Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little differently again. We are in OMSI2 in this lovely National Express West Midlands liveried E200 MMC. I've got a couple of freeware, well it's a freeware bus, but I've got a couple of other things installed to it. Basically, the reason why I was in that National Express West Midlands, I'm just coming off a cold, so I have not got a lot of energy, so words might be a bit fumbled. It's my whole AI list was National Express West Midlands, but as what seems to happen every time I mess about with something else in OMSI, this time I think it was something in the E400 MMC, it deletes most of the stuff I do. Yay! So, yeah. So it seems like that AI list has been yeeted, so I have to redo it again. But I think I've got it backed up on Google Drive somewhere, so I'll just port it over. That's fine like that. So, without further ado, we'll get it started up. So this is the interior. Yes. So yeah, without further ado, let's get in. Let's get it started up. Turn the directional arrows on so I know what I'm doing. So we're going to do a U46. U46 1218 from Hillsick. Yep, that'll do. Turn the power on.
Fire system pressure okay.
And just adjust the wheel quick. So I can actually see what's going on the dash. Let's get some lights on. I can actually see my speed down here again. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but for quite a while I could not see my speed because on my old monitor the resolution was not high enough to allow me to see it. I know on this it's 1, 2, 3, 4. There isn't a blind controller in the cab because this is a mod pack, so for now we'll just put not in service up. Part of one of the mod packs. These blinds don't show properly, for some reason. There's probably a way I can fix that myself, so they actually show properly. When you're close up, they're like, the textures is too big. I think that's due to an update that happened to the master switch displays, and it hasn't quite been updated to the mod for this bus. But, has it done obviously. Start to inch forwards. What we'll do, we'll just run down to the start. You see training bus over there. Swing it round without hitting the pole. It's unlike a lorry. It's one rigid body. 11.5 metres long this one, so this is one of the longer buses in the game. Means I've got to take extra care around corners. But I'm used to driving these longer buses, so I'm normally driving them all the time. Is there anywhere I get lined up so I can see if anything's coming in my mirror? Yes there is, and there's nothing coming. There won't be anything coming from this way because it's one way. And this is also one of the mods, is a sound mod. To make it actually sound like an E200 MMC. Whoops, I'm over the line a bit there. That proves me for not looking. Ninja slaves, I can't properly see. It's fine. So I mean, I've got to be careful not to hit this or to hit anything on that side. There we are. My mirrors are pretty helpful here. Just get around here. So here we are now, just putting into park and ride. Or about to put into park and ride anyway. Yeah, see, my AI is not working properly. Here. So yes, there will be times again, like in all videos, I have to mute the mic, like that. And you might notice some game freezing. That is not a problem with my computer, that is just a problem with OMSI. It's not the most stable of games going, unfortunately, but we sort of have to deal with it. And we've got to turn in here. What isn't... Okay. What is not nice and a longer bus, that's for sure. Yes, I am going to be struggling in the middle of the road. That is because I've got to go onto the other side of the road in order to swing round into here. Because, as you can see in my mirror, I'm almost on that curb. And then wait for this to drop down, which it has. Speed in here. We want this stand here. Again, careful not to hit the raised curb too much. This thing has start-stop, that's good. And then... Yeah, you're not going to pull in, are you? That's why I am going to skip the time forwards a little bit. What time would you have here? Skip the time forwards a little bit. And then we are a U46. I think it's University Stand 2. I want to say it's University Stand 2 we're going to. I don't know, I haven't played this in a while. Let me find it. Not Ashbury. That's that one. That's that one. No, definitely not that one. That one? I know. One more checking. Yeah, it's stand 2. They both seem to be stand 1. And that's Express. Ah, there we go, University Stand 2, there we are. That will be the one. And open the doors. I don't think there's anyone actually waiting for my bus. I wonder where I think. Yeah. Come on, turn off. While we're boarding, we'll turn the engine on. What time might actually do off of here? 18 past. So change it to 17 past and see if we get any passengers. We've got the right blind up. That's the thing, I've got the right blind up, so they should be boarding. Why they're not, I don't know. Why do you not want to board? Unless they're not for me, unless they're for something else. I don't know. Now, I'm leaving now. I know it says -2 minutes because it's automatically changed it to the next stop. Wrong button.
Fire system pressure okay.
Check it's clear. Make sure we don't hit anyone with the tail swing. Because because I've basically passed the stop coming in, it thinks I've already served it, where I haven't. That wouldn't, however, be why it's not working properly. Just give me 2 seconds. That's one thing I do like about OMSI, how easily you can... No, wrong button. Check the mirrors. Obviously we won't go... As I was saying, we won't go too fast down the park and ride. You might be thinking there, why am I not indicating? Because I'm technically going straight on, even though I'm not going straight on. It's a weird junction, that one, because if you're running from the park and ride dead bad stepper, you basically have to go and do a very tight turn. What's not a very nice one to do. Now this turn, I should be able to do without having to swing out too much. I think I still curved it a little bit there. Bit of kick down. I do need to indicate coming off here. Doesn't seem to be anything coming. So I won't stop, I'll just ease like that. That junction's another horrible one. The best thing I'd say to do is what I've done there, is have a look in the window as we're coming up to the junction, because if anything's coming you'll most likely see it. However, that didn't seem to happen there. There was a car coming. Because unfortunately you can't see it out the cab window once you get to it, you only see it in the mirror. And you don't really want to have to stop for it if you don't have to. I just realised I'm speeding. There's a 40 along here. Bring it towards the centre a little bit, just because there's pillars on each end of this bridge. So we don't want to hit. Oh yeah, we can come back over now. Down for 30 limit. The passengers are actually going to want to board my bus. I'll move a bit closer for them. So the blind's not broken, it's just no one there wants to board my bus. I don't blame them, they'll be in for a lovely ride with me. It's always nice if cars wait for you and let you pull out to give them a quick flash on the hazard as a thank you. I don't tend to use the kickdown within the town centre, within the town area. It ain't like you're going to get much speed up anyway. So it isn't really going to be that beneficial. If I come up at 30, it goes down to a 20 here. must be people waiting for a tram. Can't moan at that. Make sure I don't hit the tram platform. And by the looks of it, we are actually running on time still. Was good. Thing is, I've noticed if I leave the first stop late, I will still be on time by the time I get to the interchange. Hello, bird.
Hello there.
Hello there indeed. That's another turning that I don't like. What is this roundabout here? Right. As close as I can to here. Bring it round. Straight up. And there we go, roundabout done. Thought I'd have passengers here, you do tend to get them here.
Hello there.
Put some passenger lights on so passengers actually have some light. That's better. I will use some kick down here to actually get up the hill. We'll let gravity slow us down. The roundabout. Again, this is another one. Okay, I'm guessing give way did not apply to that 24. You might see a pattern throughout this video. OMSI's AI is absolutely terrible. It's worse than Euro trucks, and I say that's bad. Right, we basically want to go where he's just gone, so round here, in here. Don't try not to hit anything. This is the main bus station for this area anyway. There we go, we do a bit of outside view departure. There's an 8. That's another nice route. I'll have to do that at some point in another video. As for this video, I'll do the U46 because it's a nice, decent sized route that I actually know. So, even though I've got the arrows on, I'm not really using them. They're just in case I do forget anything. So I do know this route quite well. And I think that is perfect time for a screenshot. Like that? Yeah. I reckon so.
driving?
So this is the college. Okay,
What?
open your doors in the road, why don't ya? That works. And cars are going to clip through them. Nice, that makes my life... cheers, mate. No, you're going to keep coming at me. How far I'd actually remember the keybinds for the hazard lights, because they're different. In Euro Truck, I think it's F, but F is the high beams in this. Well, it doesn't matter for this video, because I'm doing it in daytime. I might do a nighttime video at some point, because I do love night driving in this game. And there we are. A bit in the car, yes.
Hiya.
Hiya. This is where things get fun. I need him to move out of the way, really. We need to go right over to this side. Oh no, we don't. Shh. Trying not to swear here. I was in the wrong lane. I thought I was doing an 83A. So the other route I do quite a lot of the 83A will obviously go that way. I'm not on an 83A, I'm on a U46, so I go this way. That's me being in autopilot there. Easily done. Easily done. Don't even wait at these lights. Probably put the indicator wrong. That might help. See the length of this bus. I think that bus behind is slightly longer, because I think that's 12.4. Obviously I'm 11.5. That's a 9, so that's going to follow me most of the way. For the minute. So yeah, what I was thinking, I thought I needed to be in this lane to go that way. So I thought I was an 83A. But I'm not, I'm a U46. So even though I do the U46 quite a lot, I do the H3A more. So it's a nice little run, it's only like 20 minutes. And then in this video we've already pretty much done half the H3A coming from the depot. The 83A goes past the depot and that's about the midway point on the route. So yeah, a nice short route that one. I'll do that in another video, but if I do that I'll do a return trip just to keep the video length. So I do try my best
Now then,
as
how's it going?
possible to do slightly longer videos, because so many people do like 20-30 minute videos. Obviously with OMSI, that's pretty much all you're going to get is short stuff, because nothing's ever too long. Bus routes in real life aren't too long, and the ones that are long are not simulated really within OMSI, because OMSI's engine would just die. I think the longest route I've done in OMSI is the 100 on Lincolnshire between Scunthorpe and Lincoln. That takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Let's get down to 40. Yes, I do drive pretty fast in OMSI. Like in real life,
Hiya.
a
What?
different type of bus
Hello,
driver
mate.
is the one that goes stupidly slow,
Hello.
the one that goes at decent speed, and the one that absolutely brags it. I am the one who absolutely brags it. Oh, another bus past me. That's a 14 or a 15, one of the two. Let's get around here first, actually. Lorry in there. I don't like seeing lorries around here.
What's your budget?
Serious? Man, that's a bad driver.
Yes. Passengers like to complain a bit too much. This, but that's just something you've got to deal with. No. I'm just trying to find the correct balance in my headphones. do drive quite quick in OMSI. Check, everything's still working, yeah. So obviously I still don't know really how good this video is going to come out, because OMSI, me recording an OMSI in the past hasn't really gone very well. But there we are. Yeah, so in the past, OMSI recording, it hasn't really mixed very much, but it seems to be running fine so far. And smoothly. This is another one of them fun corners. Any tight corner is fun, but the UK roads aren't really made for buses this long. But that's why double-decker buses are a thing in the UK, and bendy buses aren't really very common, if any. Is there any now? I think Aberdeen might be one of the only places that still have them.
Oh, hello, lad.
I think, anyway. But, yeah, the UK roads, long buses, UK roads, they just don't mix very well in most cases. We'll have a bit of kick down here, actually. Keep our speed up. Bring it off at about 40. That will bring the power off fully. About to slow back down to 30. Did that sign say 20 or 30? I can't remember. Didn't really see it. Oh, 20. Okay. So I've always been speeding.
Hello, mate.
Because I've always been doing 30.
Oh, hello.
Give him some space to swing round. Before we then attempt it ourselves. Bad view, actually. Can't have it in too much, it's still probably difficult on the road. Yeah. Actually, managed to hold the speed quite well up here. Some buses will actually be struggling. Actually, I don't need the indicator here. What's that traffic light? Wait for it to change. Hit the turbo whine. I think it's the turbo in.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Get another screenshot, why not? That's the pass, we're running almost a minute late now. is a university route. It's a very busy route. But the reason why I use these long singles and not deckers is you'll see later on in the route that there's a couple of low bridges. You see we're now pretty much full and standing. There's actually some situations we're not too bad, but we are still busy. If we're in a smaller bus, we'll be absolutely full. But yeah, it's busy enough to not. It's too busy for a standard, for a normal size single deck. So we have to use one of these longer ones. In fact, I'm not even going to attempt that. Do what I tend to do to get around that. And I do that, I just swing around there to get around there. Saves going around the tight corner.
Hello,
Yeah,
driver.
Too busy for a standard size single. It ideally needs a decker, but you just would not get a decker under one of the bridges. One of the bridges, you know, you just get a single deck under it. Get a loaded decker. So I've got to do with what we've got. It's one of them catch-22 scenarios. A bit. Bust down.
Hello, lad. Morning, sweetie.
It looks like he's still nailed down. Okay. Again, another not nice turn. Is it still nailed down? No, I might have actually turned to the right by now. So now why I had to stop at the house on. I didn't think the bus had raised itself back up. But it has.
Oh, hello.
Not put the kick down on when we're coming up to a red light. That's never an ideal thing to do. Have a look in the passenger view bit. I think this is the view from the back. Yeah, quite long. So in terms of other videos on the channel, I think I've got 2 or 3 SCR time lapses in the works, as well as another pretty much full SCR video in the works at the moment. They are recorded, they just need editing. What I haven't found the willpower right now
Hey,
to
handsome.
do.
Hello, mate.
Hence
Morning,
I'm
sweetie.
doing this, what
Oh,
is
hello.
what I can actually use the window capture mode on OBS for, meaning I don't actually need to do any editing. I mean, I can just do the thumbnail and upload it. So this will probably be out before the two SCR videos. Then the SCR video. The SCR videos will follow at a later point, whenever I can be asked to edit them. Come on you get.
What?
I'm running late, so... We've got another bus behind us. Is that a 76? It might be a 76. I've not done the 76 before, so I wouldn't have a clue where it goes. Apart from the fact it goes around here somewhere. Can you give me a better view? No, it isn't. Okay. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Fun one, but luckily I can see what's going on in the mirror. Maybe over there somewhere, but I don't think I'm going to get past with a blue car. No, I'm most certainly not. So I need to be in that lane there, ideally. Just have to wait a moment for that blue car to move. Blocking 2 lanes on this. Well, that didn't get us very far, did it? Got a nice bit of dual cadre running now though, so can't complain of that. So what I'm going to do, along this dual cadre, I'm going to shut up and allow you to hear the sounds of this bus. So I will see you at the other end of the dual cadre, where we'll then be at that low bridge. short bit of dual carriageway. But it's still dual carriageway nonetheless. We're actually in the lane. Taxi drivers, eh? So yes, this is the low bridge I'm on about. As you see, it's only 14.7. In the middle. So you would get a decker under it at the middle. Just about. But again, you don't really want to be straggling in the middle of the road if you can help it. So, single decks. I see the 17 also using single decks. Another chance to do the bus.
What?
Hi, handsome.
Well, that's just stupid. Right.
Hi, handsome.
Onwards. Speeding slightly there.
Hiya, driver.
What?
And now here, well not quite here, but soon is past the Olive Grove depot, which is the first bus depot. Right in there. So the Olive Grove depot is just up that road. We'll zoom out and have a look. Oh, we're stopped here. In fact, you can just about see it over there. So zooming out, there you go. That's the Olive Grove depot there. slightly overshot that, but hey, so about another 17. No, it's a different route. But we are now actually coming into Ashbury. This is the town which the university is in. We're just not quite at the university yet. That's the curb. Obviously that's the way you'll come in on quite a few other routes, like the X routes, 14, 15. Things like that. Another hill.
Good day, driver. Fun bit, quite a lot of speed ups leading up to the university. So we do this road and then at the end of it I think we turn right and then immediately almost afterwards turn left and loop round to the university. And then we're done. Oh, hello.
Jesus, Governor, what the hell's going on with your driving?
You are not my friend today. Thank you for turning red right in front of me, you absolute penile. Temporary traffic lights for you. External view and watch the bouncy of the up we go, boom, bounce, down we go, bounce again. Yes, gotta love the speed ups. No, that's been quick. Yeah, them temporary traffic lights are so annoying. Like, you'll be going up, they'll be green, you'll be going up them, almost get to it, then it will turn red and you have to stop. Causing upset to your passengers. Currently 3 minutes late then, too bad actually. I don't know how really you can stay on time on this route. Well, I've been driving pretty quick. Yeah, I've been driving pretty quick, yet I'm still late. Here we go, this is where we then go left and then loop round into the university. Like that. I was sort of on the curb. Whoops. Nice and slow now. Next stop, University, where this bus will terminate. So all of you can get off. Oh, what's that to? This one here. That's the curb. And that's the pie curb. It's doing so well as well. Oh. Game. Right, there we are. So here we are at the university, the end of our route. Obviously, the timetable has changed now for me to go back. I'm not going back. This video's long enough already. But yeah, so this was what we'll do quick. We will so won't do anything. We'll change blind not in service actually. I was thinking try and move the bus somewhere. But so change bus not in service, turn the passenger lights off, cancel the timetable so it wipes that data from the ticket machine, close the doors, put it into neutral, and then turn the bus off. So that's that off, that's the electrics off. That's the bus fully turned off. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!